Hey, so we had the a couple new signpost kits come out on last Friday, and today I just wanted to paint one of them for you. This is the Hoppy Easter one. So I'm just gonna flip the cameras down and we'll go ahead and get started. I'm smacking the microphone. Okay, so we have I'm going by the label. So we have sunflower yellow. We have white. We have terracotta for one of the eggs, French lilac, sky blue. Whoop, knocking things over here. We have toasted terracotta for the carrot, and I'm sure I used forest moss for the carrot, cascade white. But so we've got all of those on that one. And then we have, okay, so we still have roasted pecan for the frame, white, yellow, and we have all that. And then the belly and the nose, we have crushed coral, and then the eyes I did in the navy. So those are the colors I used on this bunny here, and I didn't bring myself a palette out. Let me grab some foil. Have my handy dandy Dollar Tree foil. I go back and forth between a paper palette that I have a whole pad from Michael's and tin foil sheets that I just pick up at the Dollar Tree. Um, but really, either way, doesn't matter. You can use whatever works for you. So with that, I'll sort by color and then we'll get a base coat down. Just moving my colors around because I just tossed them all up here on the table. Okay, so the hearts are the purple. Banner is a yellow. Bunny and the nose is the light pink. He's white or she, whichever you choose. The frame is brown. Background frame, it's not going to stick. It's not going to stand on it. Let's try to lean it. That's the cascade. And then we have these. I have to go back and forth between my pictures on canvas. So the Hoppy is white, the Easter is cascade or sky blue, I'm sorry. This is yellow. And the basket is white with the different colored eggs, but since they're there, we're gonna have to paint them with a brush and then the carrot, of course, and the basket is white. So let's start with the two sky blues. I'm almost out of this one in this bottle. I'm gonna have to open the lid to get it out. And just pour it out. It's better control when I'm able to pour it than it is squeezing it out of these honey bottles. Okay, grab a handy dandy sliced magic eraser, and I'm just gonna fill up the whole thing because this is a big piece. I'll just give it a quick coat. I'll speed you up while I do this. Thought I had a chip brush and I was gonna dry brush this, but I don't see one. We'll give the Easter a second coat. And I'm dabbing this one simply because it's just the way the letters are. If I swipe on this, it will eat my magic eraser right up. So I'm just dabbing to get the coat on there. Because if you're like me and you prefer the magic erasers, you also know that they run through really quick when you are aggressive with them. I guess you could say that. That's the right word, right? Um, I don't know. Let's try it. Let's see if I have a brush that'll work. You guys, I'm such a messy painter. It really truly is a problem. Okay, so I'm just going to do this frame really quick right here. Put that one to the side and then we'll pull this back. And then this is a big stencil. It's a hard stencil that I got from Michael's. It's got, fun little glitter handle. So I'm just going to dry brush. I'm dipping it into my paint here. And then I'm wiping off lots. We'll wipe even more. You see how light that color is. And then I'm just going to come in here lightly and give it some streak. And it won't be as dramatic as it looks right now with the bunny and the frame. The frame will cover a lot of it, and so will the bunny. So if you're like, don't worry, it's okay. It's in its ugly stage. And while I'm here, and just to lighten the pieces a little bit, I'm just going to stick the frame on there. Make sure you line it up. And with this one, you need to make sure that you're not covering the holes where your rings are going to go through to hang the sign. Okay, now see, he's not painted, but look. You'll miss like half of that, and you can adjust him and put it wherever you want. We'll put this guy out of the way for a second. And then we'll go ahead and do the white. Because the white always takes 3 coats at least if I want it solid. Grab a new, well, that's a nice and firm magic eraser. Maybe it won't fall apart on me. And since we're going to paint the circles of the eggs, I'm not worried about, in fact, I want them to be white because then it'll brighten the color up when we paint them. And if you're worried about losing the basket weave, come in there with your pink pokey. And again, I'm not worried about how I'm getting the paint on here because that's just the first coat. We're going to do multiple coats on this guy. And then we'll do basket rim. And then the hoppy. Same like the other one. I'm just dabbing because even though this is a firmer magic eraser, it's still getting ready to fall apart. Let me see how it's getting rounded. Like when you clean with them, you see all that, but it happens too when you paint, and it'll start to fall apart on your piece. So pay attention to that. It does not bother me. It may bother you. Okay, there's the white little egg or basket, I mean, with the eggs in it. I think 2 coats is enough. Definitely for the basket, maybe for the bunny. Just make sure you don't stick your fingers in the wet paint. Okay. We've got those. Now we do want to dig out his whiskers. I mean, you could use a paint marker and draw the whiskers. His little toes. Oh, and his belly. Doesn't want to dig out very well, does it? And I'm sketching with it. Okay. Oh, we need another layer on that guy. For sure. All right, let's set these guys to the side. Move the bunny. Actually, do I do not. Okay, so we'll do this light pink. It's the crushed coral. And just these pieces we can do with a magic eraser. I'll go on with the paintbrush for his belly, her belly, whatever, whose belly, its belly. It doesn't have a bow, so I don't know whether I would probably go with a him with no bow, unless you put a bow on his neckline. Okay, now I'm going to grab, this is a number 6 angle, toe in the brown, and just floating top of the nose. And then we'll let's figure out which way the ears go. Do they go this way? I think that way looks good. Okay, so toe in the brown. Since it's been sitting in the water, there's a lot of water on it. I'm just outlining. There's too much water in the brush. It's not happening, guys. Remember, if you're happy with your float, then dry it so you don't move it. Hopefully my microphone's doing his job because they're really loud out there right now. Not enough. Man, I'm just having water problems today. They're out there listening to like an Irish jig music. And I told him I need him to jig for me. He didn't find that funny. I thought it was funny, but I think he was just more annoyed. Paint the belly pink. Only got this brush here. And I find I can manage angles easier than anything else. I don't know why. Just what works for me. Okay, we'll leave that. And we did not have, oh, we have the little baby ears. And then let's see. Oh, some blue. Let's paint his eyeballs. I'm gonna grab my little stylus thing and use that to paint. You can use a small round brush if you have one. You can use one of these. You can use the back of your paintbrush. I just find that easiest. It's quick. I'm all about quick. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna give him swoop there. We'll do that. 2 little dots, dot, dot. And then we'll swoop up. Here's these 2. We'll set that aside. We'll give him let's pull in some gray. Let's see if I have any in here. Okay, a little bit of the gray. Okay. Little eyeballs. Do we want to add some. Do we want to add some eyelashes? Do I have blackout? I don't. That lid was open. Don't shake that. Okay. Let's find my little liner. There it is. I'm just grabbing some black. Nope. All right, clean that up with the white. Okay. We can add some brown to shade the belly. Okay, let's dry that off and darken it up. There we go. Let's see what's left. Let's just add the ears while we're here and put them on. Get the pieces out of the way. Oh, almost put that on upside down. Okay, let me see. Is that everything that goes on that one piece? Oh, we can add that though. I'm going to put the bunny on the background. Put the bunny on here. There we go. Bunny is on. And then put him to the side. Let's do a yellow. Okay. We'll grab another magic eraser. Just quick dab, dab, dab. Same like the letters. I feel like if I scrape it across, it's going to eat my magic eraser. And I'm not ready to toss this one just yet. We need to add another coat. That didn't work like I dipped it in the water. Don't do that. I just made a mess, guys. Just made a mess. Still not working like I want it. Well, I guess I'm getting a new one. Okay. Oh, somehow I got some black in there. Okay. We need brushes now. I guess we don't. Well, we're going to use brushes on that guy anyway. So, all right, let's grab some purple. One Easter egg. Get some hearts in there. Trying to get all the purple off of that brush. That's the good brush, the brush that I want to keep clean. Blue. There's blue. And then we have a darker pink, which is this one, terracotta. And it just wants to squeeze right on out. Okay. And then we'll do the orange and the green, and then we're it. That's it, right? Okay. There's the orange. Dry it, give it one more coat. And there's that. So I'll grab this one. This is my fugly brush. It literally is falling apart. Look at that. It's my fugly brush. That's still too much. It just looks funny. So we're going to have to go over too bright. So we'll just go over with white again. Sorry, I really was paying attention. Just shading the bottom of the carrot here. Let's grab. Oh, let's do these blue. I'm just going to wipe and then purple. No, ink doesn't really matter because you can't really tell. Too high. Okay. And there's the Hoppy Easter. And that one, I'm just going to leave plain. And this goes on the bunny. Make sure when you're doing this, there's a little square right here. And that's what goes in the fence, the signpost. And so you need to be above. You need to stay above that. Otherwise, the carrot will not go in. Stick my sad broken brush in the water. Moving all that stuff out of the way so I don't stick my project up, see, like that. There we go. There it is. So that goes in the signpost. This gets hung by the post. And here's a little basket for it. So there's another one in the shop right now. There's a religious one and then the Easter Bunny one. So there's options for everybody. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week.